acting while he's acting frantically. Like can I do an?
Well, it's more calm. I'm just laughing and stuff, but my character would be calm.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's being honest about saying this? Oh, mommy, blah blah blah.
Sure, yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for the insight check.
Oh, good call, because I'm freaking out. Out of character.
He's freaking out, dude. He's freaking out.
Out of character, I'm freaking out.
Damn!
God Almighty.
Damn!
Jesus, Blue, you're the roller, dude. You're the high roller.
Yeah, you're the guy who rolls now. Yeah, he's not. I mean, obviously.
So he
insight
is
wise,
actually a kid.
you can tell he is distraught. But
can he tell that Tan is shooting bricks?
Yeah, you can tell that
character. My character
you can tell that Talon is
like.
Listen, you can tell that Talon is not completely sure about what he just did, but you can tell that the person is actually in pain, and that's really the most overwhelming thing about what's going on. But he's not, like, there's not really a whole lot of like whether or not there's sincerity. He's in pain, so he's like, oh fuck, I'm in pain. He doesn't expect his mom to show up. You know, that's a little apparent to you. The mommy was a little forced, so he doesn't actually expect for his mom to show up. But I mean, he could just be an orphan. You don't know.
We got a
Okay.
You know a lot about what the action that he took, but there's motives behind it that you can't glean from just insight. You'd have to know.
Right,
something.
man. This kid.
Okay.
Listen, this fucking kid threw a fucking thing at your feet and lit it on fire as he ran away from you. This is some bullshit. I just got to keep the guards off me. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, all right, I got to get out of here before these guards get over here. You keep an eye on this kid.
Yeah.
I ripped the fucking crossbow bolt out, put it back in my shit, pick up my purse, attach it back to my belt, and then I gotta roll a fucking stealth check here. God, if I was ever gonna roll good, now's a brilliant time.
Roll well.
Yeah.
Gods of the dice.
No whammy.
Hey, just roll like me. Just roll like the Hastos.
Roll with the Hastos, man. / roll 1d
Here comes
Hastos
some one,
plus Hastos.
1D Hastos plus Hastos.
That's sufficient.
And then I
slip
slip northward into the fucking alleyway and start heading the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah.
Getting out of this
I like to do a
perception. That's what he said.
I would like to, after I see Talon run off and go into sneak mode,
as I run off, I will be near.
Hang back and see, and see what this child does afterwards. Kind of pretend to blend in the crowd once the guards come, because I wasn't a part of the whole shooting, and like to roll a perception check to see what he does afterwards.
Okay, real quickly, just to explain, you were standing with a blazing fire to your back and a wounded child in front of you.
Okay.
Just kind of watching what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, but he's street savvy. Like, his character is street
Yeah,
savvy.
no, I mean, I'm saying that's what you're doing. So, guards are coming from like both directions, and they're freaking out, and they're asking everybody what's going on, and you're kind of in the middle of it all, so they haven't really gotten to you yet, but they seem like they start to get to the kid, and they're like, oh my god, he's bleeding, and so there's a general utterance around them that they're going to take him to a healer. That's the plan. He's going to go to a healer. He seems content with that. He seems like he's almost passed out. He's fine with a healer.
Can't believe you guys. It's a kid.
Okay, well, with the guards incoming, I'm gonna do a stealth check just to get the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Talon fucked us over.
Listen, you're supposed to stay with them, man. All you had to do is be like, I'm trying to help this kid that just got fucking shot by some random dude.
What, dude? He did another 1D Hastos plus Hastos.
Yeah, and I mean, give me an acrobatics check too. and let's see how awesome you pull this off.
Damn, this fucking high roller.
Yeah, you do some like fucking wall jump, flip kick moves, and you like flip over the roof of the nearest building, and you roll up, and you just kind of run along the rooftops.
All right, so I moved northward, right, like towards the horizontal alleyway.
What, like right over here? Over here?
Like that.
Like use your ruler. Use your ruler.
Yeah, we were like here, and
you can also
up in this direction.
if you select the cursor and then you click and hold, it'll do this thing. It'll do the ping that I'm doing here.
Oh well, I think the arrow is good to like for movement.
Yeah,
for
like,
direction. We were like here, right?
Okay.
So I basically fled in this direction, and I'm at the end of the alleyway, and now I want to do an acrobatics check.
I would like to flee. Rooftop. Oh shit! I would like to flee in this direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naturally.
If that's visible. If that's visible.
Yeah, it's visible, and yeah, I mean, your acrobatics check has got you covered. Just do an athletics check to make sure that you don't like get winded or anything.
Do you have a streetwise skill?
You mean endurance?
No, athletics.
Oh, okay.
Endurance is time running. Oh shit! This is the first time you've rolled poorly. You're still fine though. You're not like, you don't get winded. You can run for like a good 30 minutes at the pace that you're at right now. Especially if you were to, like, once you're over here, if you drop to the ground, you're fine. You're gonna be able to, you would be able to keep the pace you're at back to at least halfway to the platinum gavel. So you'd get out of there pretty quickly. Not 15 miles per hour. That's
so.
For sure.
I want to do a skill check for athletics to get on top of a building now that I'm kind of like out of danger in terms.
Yeah.
Isn't
acrobatics is going to get you on top.
Is that acrobatics? Isn't it? Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I said that.
No, you said athletics. Hey, technically athletics can get you out there too. Athletics is like a chin up. Acrobatics is like a jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Yeah.
It's my higher.
All right. Yeah.
One. Shit. Stop it. 1d.
1d20, no whammies.
Plus.
Hey, that'll do it. Yeah, you get up there. You're like.
So now that I'm on it, I'm remaining stealthed and want to move, like, back down south and observe what's going on with this kid from the rooftops.
Yeah, there's been They've put out the fire. The kid's been dragged off to a healer, and people are just kind of being generally questioned. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Like, nobody seems to know much of anything. They're if you were close enough to hear with a good perception check, you'd hear him talking about, like, I don't know, it was a man in black. And then somebody's like, he was a giant, 12 feet tall. Like, the kind of shit that happens when shit goes down and nobody really knows what goes on.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to head back to the, like, towards where Hastos fled off, see if I can meet up with him.
All right. Real quickly, Eldek, Auntie. He's talking to somebody. You can see him.
Yeah.
Auntie.
He doesn't have his headphones.
No, he doesn't. All right. I'll nudge him, and then we'll go from there.
Well, let's finish up the storyline real quick, because I'm just trying to get back to him, so I can suggest we go back to the tavern where Rogar and what's his name went.
Well, so hold on, real quick. Let me. So athletics is generally like you're running and you're swimming and stuff, but it's also anything based off of like any. So like you could get up onto a roof with athletics. It's just you're hoisting yourself up. It's
you're doing a climb check instead of a acrobatics.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of a jumpy acrobatics. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I went with acrobatics because.
Because you're doing flashy stuff, yes.
Yeah.
No, totally understood.
Right. Yeah. All right.
So, anyways,
what were you saying? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
The purpose of meeting up with Blue real quick is to just kind of be like, hey, let's head back to the tavern. We didn't uncover anything. We need to get out of here. There's too much commotion going on. Okay. Maybe it worked out better for Eldak or something, or who knows?
Right.
Maybe something will turn up in a couple days. So that's basically why I want to meet up with him and then if he agrees, we go back.
Yeah. All right. LDEC or not LDEC. Hastos, how do you feel about that? How does that work for you?
Yeah, I mean, we meet up and discern that we've uncovered practically nothing except he's a child abuser.
Well,
and,
listen, I still feel like there's something weird about that kid. You know,
I saw you. It's not magic.
Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, in my character's head, it's like I feel like these kids are running this underground thing, or they're working for them, or something. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, they're definitely.
And I'll shoot
they're
as many
definitely the
kids'
peddlers,
calves as
but
I
we
have
can't
to.
prove it. So no,
Get the truth.
As Hastos, I agree that their involvement is integral to the information system of the whole underground, but we can't prove it. No, so let's regroup and see what the other people found.
Damn it!
Well, too little, too late.
Really fast.
Let's run back.
Really
all right,
let's get back.
Let's go.
Auntie, LDEC. As you were kind of wandering, do you have a place where you're trying to go after you find the information out from the guy?
Like what? During what time period am?
Well, I'm asking you.
Forever after I get this information, is this like after I got the information?
What is your intent after you get the information? Where are you planning on going? Just answer me that, and I'll tell you what happens.
What was our original quest out here again? Just to figure out what was going on?
Just to find any leads.
Yeah, I mean, you have what you believe would be a solid lead, so it would be completely logical for you to head back, or you could continue to nose around. There are other shops, you know that there are, you know that there are plenty of other shops and plenty of people to talk to.
Something about death cultists in the woods is what I found out. Alright, I will head back to, what was that name of that Medicus Reborn's in, the unicorn something, right?
The biggest hammer.
The biggest hammer.
The Platinum Gavel.
The two taverns are so far the Platinum Gavel, which is the rich one, and then the Unicorn Wing, which is the like hovel type.
Yeah, Medicus's family owns the Platinum Gavel, which is the rich one.
Oh, okay. Is that? I would assume that's everybody's gonna meet them, so I'll head there. Platinum Gavel.
Okay.
Anything on the way happen then?
Nope.
That was nope. All right.
No, yeah. You might hear a ruckus off in the distance, but
nothing not normal.
Something about children being shot.
And then acrobatic people like jumping on rooftops and running around.
Is that what I missed the whole time I was talking to my mom?
Yeah. People are like, Ezio was here.
I know that.
We have child abusers. We have molesters, dude.
I'm a child
party.
Child
predator.
So far, I'm pretty sure like the number of the day is gonna be, hey, let's join the death cultists because why the fuck not?
Listen,
we're a bunch of rapists anyways.
That's like dumb kids fall running around with a beard on.
Hey, whoa! I'm not never rape no kids now.
I would assault a child and rape a halfling woman, but not both.
I'm a predator. I didn't assault nobody.
Okay, alright. So anyways, I guess... Go ahead.
I need to figure out like what all these different checks do. I have no idea what like a perception check and
really,
okay, there's a skills page.
Tell me what you're wanting to do, and I tell you what skill you're gonna roll.
We
that's something
tried
I could easily find on my own.
Teach him the whole.
The Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook, 4th edition. Someone will link you it, and there's a skills section that describes every skill, what it does, different checks, like different goals to meet to be able to exceed the check or whatever. It tells you everything you need to know, and I swear to God, it doesn't take more than 15 minutes to read.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I swear to all things that are fucking
Maticus
holy.
Like the one
would
that you had sent me, Maticus, like doesn't work now. So that was the only. You had sent me like an online edition, but for some reason, like, doesn't always work.
Okay, alright, so
it's working
hold
right
on.
now, so I'm okay. It's there's like a daily limit that you can use for it or something.
Here, I'm gonna send you a link, a Google Doc that was posted by Don. Don, I'm not stealing your credit. He posted this.
Take that, G-Hawk.
And it has all the manuals on it, and you want
the player handbook.
Player Handbook 1, and the page you need for skills is 178. So you go to that page, and you can read everything you need to know.
Somebody just linked me the exact same link.
Google.
It's what I do.
No, not on that. I'm talking about on Twitch. We just got linked. I just got linked the exact same link. Yeah,
Okay,
we
so,
are already aware of
funny.
that.
In terms of this roleplay right here, Maticus and Rogar would arrive first, yeah?
Yeah.
They would.
Play that.
Yeah.
Also take a look at the 3D rendering that we got again.
Yeah,
Pretty
I've seen
cool.
that.
That's pretty cool. So we wouldn't meet in the first floor, though, would we? We'd probably go back up to our private room.
I hope.
Or is that
so.
too much for you?
You do whatever.
I mean,
you want.
we would definitely want to go to a private setting after all the actions that went
You don't
place.
have that-
If
Yeah.
all the shit
Yeah.
that went down today, I would go upstairs instantly.
Yeah.
So
there
far
would be
today,
No, listen, this
you've
is...
met like the
I think-
leader of
I
a
feel
council.
like when they come
of
back,
your
they would
thing.
be casual about it because they don't know anything's happened yet. Probably when we come back, we would go upstairs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna
You
walk
guys-
in and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
upstairs!
I'm looking for you though.
Get upstairs!
I shot a kid! Oh my god!
It's not even. I'm not even gonna be there. It's just gonna be Hastos walks in and be like, Gavin went through the window. Get upstairs!
He ran. I haven't seen him since. He done shot a kid. Oh my god.
Shit's bad. Shit's
I
real
feel like
bad.
Hastos would be like that. He'd walk in and be like, oh my god, he shot a kid! People would just look like, what? No, okay. So I guess
Alright.
you guys would have some banter before we even arrived because we were gone for a little while.
Yeah, there's gonna be a good couple minutes. Eldak would actually probably be the next to arrive, and then Hospital.
Okay, so we need to do the interaction with Eldak then. So
you guys get there and you just kind of post up.
well, yeah, we'll just chill in my spot. How crowded? Are there people around, or what's going on?
It's not even really. It's not like it's that midday point where it's not lunch, but it's not dinner yet. So like, there's not a whole bunch of people hanging around. There's a dwarf who pretty much lives there. He's hanging out down here.
So I know of him. I know him.
Yeah, I mean,
probably
you
by
know
name
him pretty
and
well.
stuff like that.
Yeah, you know him pretty well. You know that he's not worried. He's not really worried about your affairs if he even understands what you're saying at this point. Like at this point in the day, he's usually 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, okay. So, as Eldak comes in, I'm gonna be like, hey, how'd it go, man?
It went fairly well, actually. I went down to the Wizarding Village area slums and picked out the shadiest guy I could find who was hiding all of his stuff, like everything was covered, and basically asked him if he knew, like, if he had anything like good that was on sale, or if he was willing to let me buy anything. He was really aggressive right away and completely just said no and turned me away and stuff. And using wizarding powers of awesome, I found out that he was actually an old wizard.
I raised my eyebrows at wizarding powered of awesome. And I'm like, interesting.
This guy's from the West.
This dude's definitely from the West. And I'm like nodding my head, like, yeah, okay. So, wait, what did you say? And this is in character. Wait, what did you say you found out again? I'm sorry. You lost me.
I found out that he actually was another wizard. He was apparently
Wait, the wizard was another wizard?
What? Well, he wasn't a wizard right away. Like, he wasn't letting it be known that he was a wizard,
Okay.
but apparently he had a reputation down there for something. He would not reveal what. But, I don't know. He was known for something really well, everybody down there apparently knew it, because when I asked him about it, he said, if you don't know about it, then I'm not going to tell you because everybody else does.
Okay. All right. So this strange, is he of interest or is he just some common strange wizard man?
He himself doesn't seem too interesting. How he can cross this information that I'm going to reveal to you soon, I do not know.
Alright, so did you find anything about the evildoers, the shadow cult, or anything like that?
After a generous giving from me, he did reveal that there were some death cultists in the woods. They were based out there with something about goblins.
Okay, death cultists, something about goblins. Where is that? Where is that? To the south?
He just gave me the general direction of a base out in the woods. That's all I can recall.
A base in the woods. Okay. Base in the woods.
Check that out as soon as possible.
Wait, well, base in the woods, man. That's very general, not very specific whatsoever. Where would we start?
Fuck! I was kidding.
Oh shit!
I had to. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to get people a foot.
Oh, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Oh my god.
Okay, so wait. I don't.
No, and I look over and I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Damn,
What? Wait, what? What happened, man?
Terrible things.
Is everything alright?
Small people are helping them. We must retire upstairs to speak
We shouldn't talk
private.
here. We shouldn't talk here. Let's go somewhere we can talk in private.
Let's talk in private.
Red man, come along. You are slow with your feet.
Steps up to the stairs.
Wait, I thought we had spiral staircase.
Yeah, you do, but you know.
That has
I'm just kidding.
Don't you worry about it.
All right,
okay, so we're upstairs now.
Where's that dildo room upstairs map?
I think I deleted it.
That's fine. All right, so RP. We're RPing anyway, so we're upstairs in that room. You know,
all right, we close the doors, shut it. You guys all sit inside here. Obviously, you're like, oh, what's going on? All right.
All right. So wait, should we shut it, or can one of us keep watch at the door?
You know what? That's a good idea. Who's gonna keep watch at the door?
Someone good at perception. Okay.
I will watch the door.
Don't worry, I'll tell them.
Sounds
I'll
good.
absolutely tell them the
hallway.
truth, Hassos. Make sure you stand at the stairwell so you can see if anyone comes up.
I will stand in the doorway and watch the hallway to the stairwell.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll check the other room, the adjourning room, to make sure that there's no one in it.
Perception check.
Oh, okay. Let me roll that, dude.
Yeah.
Well, while he does that, I don't think that guy actually had told me like the direction of the woods that the death cultists were at.
Yeah, he said they were outside of town.
They said outside of town.
Well, listen, he specifically said, but not being meta, you forgot.
No, history check. Oh.
Who, me?
Can I history check that for my character?
Yeah, you can
Or is that
absolutely
meta?
notebook,
Yeah, he
Auntie.
said West, didn't he, or something like that?
Dude.
I was like trying to write all that
He
down.
can history check that. Like that's something that I'm okay with, is allowing history checks for. Yeah, that's history is generally very good for that.
Alright, your
Well, fuck it,
perception
you know what, I'm not
obviously
doing
sucked,
anymore.
Maticus. Maticus's perception was on 11.
Yeah, that sucks. I gotta show you guys something real quick because it just.
So the adjacent room.
Not more
What the
important.
fuck's going on?
Good try, Maticus.
Wow, Maticus. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the. You don't see anything in the room. I'm not gonna say there is nothing in the room, but you don't see it. You certainly don't see.
Yeah,
it.
no, okay. I don't believe anything's I don't believe anything's in the room. All right, guys, we're clear. So we'll go in that room. All right. So what happened?
All right, I closed the door.
I'm asking this to everyone. Wait, we're closing the door? I thought someone was watching the door.
He is, but I'm closing. He's outside. I'm closing. He's standing at.
Wait,
the door.
no. Why is he No, just keep it open. No one's
Don't
around.
close the door
That's
on
fine,
me.
okay.
I'm standing in
Alright,
the door,
sorry,
watching
sorry.
the hallway and listening
I
at the same
walk
time.
to the opposite end of the room and bring you all over there and huddle together. I'm like, listen. Fucking Hastos went AWOL, okay? He shot a kid.
Hastos shot a kid?
I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. All right, so I'm not gonna say that like because I'm not sure if people are around or if I should be saying it to certain people because of my character's know-how and knowledge. So what I'm gonna say, this is what my character says. No bullshit. He says, all right, so here's what happens. You know, we play off of you guys in Town Square. We get a couple of eyeballs, couple of kids. Odd thing is, these kids look like normal kids. One of them had a beard. Swear to God, thought he was a dwarf. All right.
Wait. Let me stop you right there. We saw these kids.
Absolutely. We start following them. Hastos takes off after the kid with the beard, the dwarf, whatever. We assume he's a dwarf. Okay. One of the kids follows me. Get this. I toss a gold coin in the street. Nothing. He doesn't even go for it. This is a poor little slum kid. Doesn't even think twice about going for it. All right? He just walks away.
That's strange.
Yeah. Now, I go back to look for him. As I'm going back, I get bumped into by this little bearded dwarf. I look behind me, and there's Hastos chasing him. So, you know.
Was it heavy set, or was it actually child looking?
Well, it could have been a halfling or something. You know.
Okay.
So I pulled out a crossbow. Take him in the calf one, you know.
Whoa, you did what?
It's not gonna kill him.
Oh.
Yeah, he did it.
Hey, listen, don't you? That's fucking meta, you asshole. Okay, from your perspective, it can be a half. We just got attacked by a halfling the other day. The same day.
Earlier this day.
Yeah,
earlier this day.
But
I told you it was a short man with a beard. Why do you automatically?
I'm not awing because of that, dude. I'm awing because, man, in public, that's risky.
Fine,
why didn't you just try to grab him?
Listen, I'm a pro at what I do, okay? Don't worry about it. Understand me.
I don't doubt you.
Understand me when I say
Could you not grab him when he bumped into you?
No, not really. He kind of got a little bit away from me. But by the time I noticed, he was kind of ahead of me a little bit. So instead of chasing after him, which Hastos had already been clearly doing and not succeeding at, I decided to just wing him. You know, it's easily healable by a cleric. I just wing him.
Did you succeed at winging him?
Yes, I succeeded at winging him. Got over to him. His beard's suddenly gone. Turns out it looks like a kid. But here's the interesting part, okay? He calls for his mother, which Hastos claims was kind of shaky. You know, when we met up back at the tavern and talked about it on the way back over here with our small talk, he seemed a little like it was a little kind of sketchy that he was calling for his mother. Because it didn't, I don't know. That's some monk shit.
So what you're saying, if it looked like a child, then it must have not been a dwarf, because dwarfs look nothing like children.
It could have still been a halfling.
Probably been a halfling.
It could have still been a halfling.
I believe you. I really do believe you. And I look over at Rokar. I'm like, I mean, it had to have been. We were just tried. I mean, there was just a halfling, you know, intently listening to our conversation. And at that point, I look over at Hastos and make sure that, you know, hey, the coast's clear.
You see Hastos talking to a guard.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Guys, there's a guard here, so I'm going to go check out what's going on.
I'm going to immediately stealth check. Yeah, fuck you. I'm going to immediately stealth check. I like them apples.
All right.
Damn.
Before I do
so
that,
I walk
I'm gonna
over.
be like, Maticus, the kids are in on it. Don't trust. All right, let me do my stealth check.
Don't trust children.
Vanish.
This is so awesome.
There's a curtain on the window, and he just pulls it around himself.
That's my stealth check.
It's a really big curtain.
I'm gonna stealth out of the room after my stealth check.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
I mean,
So I go up towards the door and I ask, what's going on? Hastos, is everything all right?
he's so.
This guard is wondering. He said the town's guards said they found a child attacked by someone, and they want me to come question the child.
The guard's like, well,
someone was involved.
As many of you as want to come, my lord, if you feel that all of you should come, then you should all come. But
wait, sorry, excuse me. What? I interrupt the guard and politely. I was like, excuse me. So wait, please explain the situation a little bit clearer because I'm kind of fuzzy. What's going on here?
And so he says, a small child was attacked by some ruffian in the slums after, and he points at you and he's like, well, you were there. We assume that you were trying to call out some evildoers, and he kind of is like, by the way, we've cleaned the body. Thanks for that. And he doesn't really seem very sincere about that. He seems kind of perturbed that you would have just dropped a body in the street. And so, but he's like,
oh yeah.
But he's like, so someone attacked a child shortly after that, and we thought that it might have something to do with some bad guy, or not bad guys, some evildoers that you may have perhaps stirred up, or perhaps they're anxious at this point. But someone attacked a child, and we thought that you guys might want to know.
So who is sending you to ask questions of us?
No, my lord. We're not questioning you. We wanted you to come and question the child because he may have information about your quest.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay then.
But he's like suddenly suspicious of you. He's like, why the fuck would he think that I was accusing him? Because he was never like making that seem like that's what was going on.
Yeah. At some point, I was chasing this child, but I know not of who shot him and injured him. But I will gladly question him if that's
he kind of puts a hand on you, and he's like, my lord, were you not... They said that you were chasing a small bearded man. He says most of the people who saw you said that he was a gnome by all accounts. And he kind of looks at you.
He was a man of short stature, but I didn't see much of his face while en route to chasing him.
And he kind of starts, and he's like, you believe the gnome that you were chasing is this child? He's kind of putting two and two together.
As far as I could tell, I was able to keep up with him, and I saw him enter the crowd and bump amongst some random man who ungraciously pulled out his crossbow and shot him. And I just assumed that was the same person who I saw.
So you bore witness to the maiming of an apparent child and did not
interrupt real quick and ask a question?
Yeah.
So, in terms of how this is playing out, where is this conversation taking place?
It's in the hallway right outside.
So where's everybody located? So Maticus went out in the hallway. I'm out in the hallway. I'm stealth.
And everyone else is me and Matt are in the room, and the guard are in
the hallway.
Me, Matt, and the guard are in the hallway, and everyone else is in the room.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I wouldn't assume that the guard has the guard entered the room yet?
No, yeah, he's in the hallway. He's content in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying his best not to freak out in front of you guys because you're starting to weird him out. Like he just does not get what's going on. He's like, well, my lord, there was an attack on a child, and far be it for me to question you, but it seems like you witnessed it, and well, even if he's even if he's one of these supposed evildoers, we do need to. And he's kind of flabbergasted. He really doesn't know what to say. Like, he doesn't want to insult you, but like he feels like this is something that you guys had to do with, and that involves you pretty intricately. So,
weren't there not many onlookers and people that noticed the situation too? Why did you come to me?
And he's like, well, we wanted to bring you to talk to the child, to question him as to who had maimed him, because we thought that it might be someone who had to do with what you're trying to resolve in our city. And he's like, but now it seems as though things are far more complex than I can understand. And you realize that, like, he's not like a guard captain. He's just like the gopher. Like, this guy is a rookie that they just like sent to come get you.
I want to come in here and interrupt like everybody and try to basically tell the guard that do not worry about what Hasso said, and just we're gonna accompany him to question the kid.
Okay.
So I want to do like a diplomacy check.
Yeah. He seems ready to accept that idea. So yeah, it shouldn't take much.
And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and like, I'm gonna go ahead and that's perfect. Okay, so I'm not gonna meta this. I'm gonna go ahead and be like, okay, listen, I'm really sorry for just like leaving the dead body there, and I'm gonna ask him like, who is responsible for cleaning that up? By the way, was it you?
He goes, well, not me, but some friends of mine.
Can I have their names?
Yeah, and he gives you. They're just random,
Okay.
names. It's like Bob.
That's like, all right, man. Well, if you see them, can you give this to them? And I'm gonna give him a gold piece.
Okay.
Actually, 2. I'm gonna give him 2 gold pieces. I know it's not gonna get to them, but I just want to give it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it might. He is a guard, and he seems eager to.
No. Just in character, I know that those 2 gold pieces will probably get to those people, but it still will raise morale for that one guard at least.
Yes. So, all right, you've given away a little bit of your gold. I think.
Well, no, I've given 2 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces.
Okay. Oh,
that's it.
Right. There was silver. Okay. Thanks for making me have to fucking do conversion, you piece of shit.
Well, sorry.
Shit.
Dude, that's
I want to give
roll the dungeon master.
Does he have silver to give, or does he have gold?
Well, so what it does is a gold piece gets converted into 100 silver, and then we maintain it in gold piece in the highest conversion that it can be.
But in all honesty, you could turn 20 silver into a gold piece, and I wouldn't mind. Like, you could just go ahead and account that 20 silver pieces that I gave away as 1 gold piece. Like, and 1 gold piece isn't gonna make or break me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got it. It's no worries. All right. Cool. So let's see. Damn. All right. So you guys are gonna head off. Everybody's going with you except for Talon, who's kind of disappeared.
Talon, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're out on the city map again, which is here, maybe? Nope. This one? Maybe? Nope, that's that one. Fuck. Alright. I hear you typing. Alright, so you go to here. They take you to the actual place, because they're keeping the kid there. And they take you there, and they take you in, and the guard kind of exchanges some pleasantries with some of the guards. You actually like see the 2 guards who he hands one of each of these 2 guards that he's talking to a gold, and kind of points back at you as he talks to them ahead of you guys as they walk down hallways, and you realize that these are the 2 guards who likely had to clean up the body and the mess. And he takes you down a couple hallways, down a flight of stairs, into like what's apparently a dungeon, but there's also like not necessarily a morgue, but like an operating room area. And he takes you through that and into a room that's empty, and it has like a couple cots on it. And there's a young elf maiden laid out on the ground.
Whoa, what? I kind of go over and see if she's all right.
Yeah, the 3 guards also rush over with you, and you guys kind of try to help her up. And what happens is she kind of snaps to. She goes, "Oh my goodness, the poor dear was so afraid. He." And she kind of holds her head and she says, "I'm not sure, but I think he knocked me out."
What?
And I look at the guards. I'm like, "Quick, try to find him. I'll take care of her."
Okay. So the guards run off.
And I wink over at Rogar. I'm like, "Rogar, can you take care of this man? Because I don't know anything."
And as the guards run off, they're shouting alarms and lock down the. I don't even fucking remember what I called this thing, but it's the fort. They're like, lock down the fort, and so they're calling out that, and you hear people like calling back to them, and they're like, "What's happening?"
The horns being blown.
Yeah, the horns being blown. They're like, "There's been an escape," and there's like, "Who escaped? We have no high value prisoners," and they're like, "We don't know." There's like mass confusion going on. They don't know. They're like, "The child has escaped," and then they're like, "Wasn't the child attacked?" And they're like, "Yeah, but he might be a fucking gnome." And they're freaking out. There's generally mass confusion. You sent guards to tell everybody what was happening, and they have no idea what's going on.
So
I look over. I look to Rogar. Rogar, can you take care of this? I'm gonna go talk to the Master at Arms.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it. I ask Eldak to go get a chair for this chick.
since I'm outside stealthed, would I be able to see?
Yeah,
him
you'd hear
run
the
outside?
alarms being raised.
Right, but
You don't see anyone run outside. No.
okay, I'm gonna watch the entrance to the fort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely aware that alarms are being raised, and generally that means that someone's trying to get out of a place that's a prison, or someone's attacking, and obviously
Right
no one's
now,
attacking
my
them,
character would probably be thinking, "Oh, some shit's going on." I wouldn't necessarily connect it to the kid.
Right? Yeah, definitely not.
Right, but
Yeah.
I'd keep my eye on the front, and obviously, I think I would know that kid if I saw him.
Yeah.
So right now I'm trying to find the Master of Arms. I'd know where he usually stays, so I'd go straight to him.
You know exactly where his
duty
and I think
location.
you're
or
talking
whatever.
about the watch commander, not the Master of
Yeah.
Arms.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Master of Arms is like the blacksmith and the weapon trainer, right?
Well, yeah, he would be. Sorry.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dude in charge
Learn
of
your
the guard
shit,
right now.
Atticus.
I know, right?
Fuck.
Jesus. How does you not know this? You should know. All right, so I go to him and I try to explain to him quickly. Hey, this child that was brought in earlier for healing may not have been a child at all. It may have been a gnome who may have been acting with all in coercion with all of the dark and evil deeds that have been going on. He knocked out one of your nurses, one of your healers, and is unaccounted for at this time. That's why I raised the alarm.
Okay, and he's like, all right, and he kind of like sends off guys. Now that they're a little better equipped, they know where to go and what to do. So he sends out some gentlemen, and that happens.
Okay.
I wanna try to question this nurse a little bit more.
Yeah.
See if she can remember more.
Yeah.
Now that she's like, what should I do? Like,
you could do like a diplomacy.
You're probably already friendly towards her.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
because
she's
you're a
pretty friendly.
paladin,
She's
so-
gonna try to give you information.
as much
but if you wanna
information
kinda,
as she can.
Yeah, just
If you're gonna
walk
try
away.
to help her think of information, then there would be roles for that. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much just it's a free give and take kind of situation.
It's a roleplay thing.
yeah, like I wanna help her kind of deal. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just
So
give
should
me
I do like a perception on, so I can see like?
It'd be more probably insight.
Well, give me a heal roll. Give me a heal roll to kind of. You're gonna try to make her comfortable and kind of give her air and like here's some water, and help her to kind of to get to the point. Oh yeah, that's solid. You've made her. She's comfortable. She's got like a water, and you've put like a cloak or a blanket around her. And well, it's not we're not talking about the validity of the situation. We're talking about him helping her to be comfortable. To have the best recollection of the situation, because she was in pain. She was in apparent pain at trying to recall it earlier. So. So yeah, she's comfortable, and she seems like I'll do my best. What would you like to know, Sir Rogar?
Can you describe the person that attacked you?
And she kind of closes her eyes and she shakes her head and she says, "It was a boy when he came in, but in an instant his face was so wrinkled and I swear he had a beard."
I look at Eldak and ask if he looks like the wizard he talked to.
So, you're gonna describe the boy from memory to Eldak, and
well, Eldak is right there with me, no? Like he heard it too, right?
Yeah, Eldak heard about the wizard or the kid/gnome person, but there's no real. She didn't really give a. Do you want an actual description of him?
Yeah.
Okay, so she gives you a basic description. Eldak, without even a history check, you recall the guy that you met was like really recognizable. This doesn't sound anything like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because this all happened at the same time I was talking to that guy anyway, I think.
Yeah. Anything else, Jihawk?
Can I do a perception to see like if they left something behind on the room?
Yeah. Do a perception. Auntie, did you want to do any checks or anything like that?
I will let Jihawk in, because I'm pretty sure my perception's bad anyway.
Right, listen,
okay.
Listen, since you're new, I want to say one last time, as a fucking mage, Arcana checks are key in almost every fucking situation, okay? And that's the last time I'll ever tell you that. And that's only because you're new. Otherwise, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just saying.
Alright, I'll do an Arcana check then.
Well, you can't meta it here, but I'm just telling you.
Well, okay, then I won't.
It's up to the DM's discretion.
I mean, what are the grounds of like what in character? Why would you want to like so an Arcana check?
I have no idea why I would want to do an Arcana check.
Okay, well then don't do one.
Well, then don't do one. That's as simple as that. Yeah.
Don't do one. All right.
If you can't rationale one, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know perception's not the only thing you got, man. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So, Jihawk, you're pretty sure that there are beds in this room. Like, you've seen them. They're there.
Okay. Where's this going?
He rolled a 5 on his perception check. Like, he's like, those know
are beds.
Those are beds. That's what's happening. Those are beds.
Do I know the color of the sheets?
Yeah, they are blue. They are blue sheets. Those are beds with blue sheets. That's what you know.
Okay.
All right. We'll step back out to Hastos. Did Hastos go with Medicus, or where's Hastos at this point?
He's still with us.
He's still with you guys?
I'm with the group.
Are you
I
doing
didn't
anything?
stray anywhere. No, sir.
All right, Medicus. So you've kind of alerted the guard commander.
Yeah, and at this point, I'd obviously go back to the group and say, all right. So I'm making my way back to the group if I'm not already there. Am I there?
Yeah, you're there.
I'm like, all right. So what happened? Rogard, did we find out what happened?
By the way, when you walk into the room, the nurse looks like really comfortable. Like she is super comfortable. Like you don't know how Rogar did it, but she is super comfortable. And he is staring at a bed, and he's like, I know that's a fucking bed.
So I go up to the nurse or the healer or whatnot and be like, so are you all right?
And she says, yes, thanks to. She kind of gets this like lusty look, and she says, thanks to Lord Goldheart. And she kind of.
All right.
So
what
inside check on that?
So is he for real?
I am super for real.
Fuck yeah.
Inside check.
I was trying to relay that into his head. Inside check it. She could be fucking lying.
Did you?
Works for the Dark Arts.
Did you?
That?
I don't know. Blue, you typed a whole bunch of. Okay, there we go.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know.
You're pretty sure that she is sincerely saying that
She's a woman.
She's happy.
Yeah. God damn it.
All right.
All right. So I ask everyone, including her, like I look around at all of them. I'm like, so do we know what happened here?
Not really. Like all she can remember was a guy that looked like a kid, but then wrinkling his face in a beard. So I don't know. I have no clue.
Yup. She's sincere as fuck.
Okay. Well, I ask her again. Like, do you? Okay, you don't know where he went then, or anything. Anything else that can help us?
She kind of looks like she's let you down, and she feels bad about it. And she's like, "My lord, I swear, I know nothing. Somehow he must have knocked me out."
And I give her a light hug. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. I kind of pat her on the back, and then I look at the others quickly. I'm like, we have to find this person.
He hurt Sally. The Atticus and the touches. Yeah, here he goes copping a feel on another chick.
Oh my god, dude.
She's like
closer to her ass.
Yeah.
A light hug with a small pat on the back. Jesus, guys. You dirty mind motherfuckers.
Well, you have 2 hands, bro.
She's an elf, and she's an elf, and you're all sweaty from like running around in
I'm
your
like
chains
so
and
meta as
stuff.
fuck right now. I'm outside hanging up a fucking sign with Matt's face on it, wanted for touching people.
Oh my god.
So yeah, she kind of like puts her arms in between you and the hug, but doesn't really resist it. She's just like, you stink.
I'm like, okay. So, alright, so I motion the guys over to the corner. I'm like, this guy's probably long gone. Obviously, he's good at disguises and shit like that. So, alright, so our lead that we gained there obviously slipped through our fingers. And so, the only lead that we have left is happening later on tonight. Maybe we should get some rest and get ready for that. How do you guys feel about that situation? Question mark?
I feel absolutely fabulous about it.
Lead.
I wish I was in the
That
building.
we lost our lead.
Can't do anything.
Oh wait, I look around. Oh wait, where's Talon at?
Not in the building.
Christ.
I nudge Atticus, don't mention his name.
Yeah, I know. I kinda shake my head a little bit.
But Eldoc did mention something about a forest outside of town.
Okay, so it's what time is it right now? Outside of character, what time is it? Like, is it evening, afternoon?
Oh, it's like near dusk. It's
near dusk.
later
early
in the
late
afternoon.
afternoon.
Okay, well I'm saying, and I kind of infer to Hestus, we should probably follow only one lead at a time. We're better together than we are separated.
I agree completely. If we can all follow this one lead and find it to its end, then We'll
let's
glean
try to
some
get
information.
linked up with Talon. Let's get all together again and go ahead and make arrangements for tonight and maybe get a little bit of rest before our encounter.
Of course. Rogar, how you feel? Okay, cool.
Eldak, is that cool with you?
That is cool with me.
I said Eldak, not Rogar. Dragonborn.
Damn.
Done got him a little
That Dragonborn done got-
snooky. Now he's like on top of the world.
He's like, what? I don't even know what's going on.
I just noticed his beds, bro.
Damn beds, damn blue sheep beds.
Alright. Let me show you guys this.
So then we're gonna head out. Okay, never mind.
Back-
Ooh, that's
back-
cool.
Back into the
Oh,
town.
that's what's up.
Yeah, that's compliments of drafting Dave. Thank you, sir. So you head back into the town, and you go to the Platinum Gavel.
Yep.
It was a question. Okay, so you go to the Platinum Gavel.
Yes, we'll leave out of there, out of the front door, obviously the same one we came in, the big
Yep.
one, and then go straight towards the Platinum Gavel.
Yep.
Obviously,
and-
actively looking for Talon as we go. Maybe we see him as we travel back there.
Yeah, you see him as soon as you walk into the Platinum Gavel. He's sitting at a table.
Okay.
Just sitting there, maybe drinking some wine. Who knows?
Friends,
All right. So,
welcome
all right.
back.
are you screaming at us, or we're gonna go over to you and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And by "Hey, what's up, man," it's like, "How do thee?
I was.
Fare thee well."
What ho?
What ho?
I must speak to you, Maticus Freeborn. I was outside of the fort and watched you men enter. I followed you from here after you spoke to the guard. I heard sirens. What was the matter?
So, what happened was
Cue Fresh Prince.
what
happened was
Beds.
so the person that you shot ended up being a gnome, not a halfling,
Well,
not a dwarf, but a gnome.
Do
We
we really
suspect
know?
we suspect
Yeah.
a gnome, and that gnome, whether it be he or she, I do not know, knocked out the healer who was attending them,
Now, how do you know
and
that it
managed to
was a gnome?
escape.
He looks like a boy.
And I look over at Rogar, and I'm like, Rogar hinted to me that it could have been a gnome.
Yeah, that's what the nurse said when I
Nurse.
talked
What
to
did
her.
she say?
Okay.
That she just noticed a little person that looked like a little kid, but then his face wrinkled and had a beard.
Before her eyes. He changed
Yeah.
before her eyes.
It seemed like it, but she also was
Did
hit in the
you-
head, so we cannot really.
Now that is quite interesting
that
because
for the
no
sun.
one left the fort while I was out there, and I would have truly noticed this man.
Interesting.
Now, can I do a history check since I'm 200 years old and know anything about possible shapeshifters or anything like that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Now, my history isn't that good, but maybe I'll roll a nat 20. Who knows?
Sure. I mean, who knows? You never know.
So my history is 5 because
Roll a
I'm
Hastos.
I wonder if I should have been the one doing that because I'm pretty sure
Oh,
my
no,
history is
Arcana!
super good.
Oh, there's some Arcana! No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. D20 plus 5.
Even though that's not a great role, your long and storied history includes run-ins with lots of things that could change shapes or their physical appearance.
Did you meet anyone while you were inside that seemed a little off, a little odd? We are assuming that he can only take the form of a boy and an old man.
So you think this is a shapeshifter?
It is possible.
I know nothing of the kind, so I am completely confused.
I'm
You
not,
think this is a shapeshifter? What's that?
I have not even the slightest amount of information about shapeshifters.
I don't know a whole lot about them,
They
but I've
were
had some run-ins with them. They're capable of changing their form, though I don't know to what extent. I don't know if they can change their size or anything of that matter. Now, this nurse
That is
you
highly
spoke
interesting.
to, you said she was injured when you ran into her?
Yeah, she was knocked out.
She didn't seem odd to you.
I mean, not really, because he had to escape, so he had to knock her out, right?
Or perhaps he became her.
Oh, don't make me feel like an idiot.
Listen, Madigus Freeborn.
Do you really believe that this small child thing that you shot with the crossbow turned into the healer that child also knocked out to escape? This is way beyond me.
I'll tell you this.
We should.
If he's not capable of changing his form, but from a boy to a man with a beard, then I would have recognized him leaving. So either he was still there when you left, or he can change into something other than a gnome.
And I understand this, but how much time do we really have chasing this one person? I know it's a very important lead. He was observing us.
Well, what else do we have to go off of?
Yeah, maybe we should go back and ask if they actually dispatched a healer to the boy.
Let's send just a few. We don't need all of us to go.
Do we really need to split up?
Well, that's strength in numbers, I suppose, but it doesn't really help having all of us.
Then I guess we should go together.